Star trail photography relies on careful planning, a good point of interest in front of the stars, and clear skies. And sometimes you have to ignore the actual clouds you see above you, and trust that the weather forecast will prove better than your lion eyes. I'm walking down the road in a town called Minabe on the bottom part of the peninsula here in Japan. And I'm going to this big statue and take some pictures of the stars, hopefully rotating around the statue's head or something. I have to wait and see what it looks like when I get there, what the angles are. The good news is that the sky looks absolutely cloudless as the weather app predicted. I believe this is the statue there, somewhere. Okay, so they have like a plum, some kind of plum processing factory, which I guess they have tours of, that's fair enough, but the tours are so popular that they have tour buses. I find that hard to believe, but there you go. Wow, they're setting the scene already. Just starting to walk up the hill on the incline part. Little tiny bodhisattvas, I think. Although I was told there would not be much of an incline, and this looks like quite an incline, but could have just stayed home, so I can't complain. Whatever happens out here, that's the way it's meant to be. Okay, getting higher. And look what I see. I don't know several things about how it's going to go tonight. I don't know if they're going to be like a night light, like a park light, you know, which could screw things up. I don't know if people will be visiting the statue or be at the statue. And I don't know what the situation is going to be with the cars going by, because this is right on a road. And cars will be going by, shining their headlights onto me, onto the camera, onto perhaps the statue. That's another thing I don't know. Can I actually get the North Star behind the statue's head so the stars twirl around his head? Now this statue is very tall, and surrounding it are much smaller animal statues, other little tiny statues. And some of those might fit in the picture somehow. I kind of don't think there's going to be any visitors or people here because it's a cold Saturday night. And why would they come? I came early enough to try to set up my shot exactly like it needs to be. Let's go look at the angles. Why, look who it is, the Plum character I passed earlier. I guess that place with the tour buses sponsors this weird little park. I don't understand the significance of the menagerie, but it all seems to be done in a spirit of fun. What else would explain the cat couple, the owls, the cute panda benches, or all 7 dwarves? Okay, here's what I'm planning. Something like this. Thought I'd put the statue right in the middle so the stars would be spinning around its head. I can't really decide if this is the correct angle because the couple apps I was using kind of went back and forth exactly where it was going to be in the sky. So I'm not going to know until until after it's too late. I still had about an hour and a half until true darkness fell, so I had some juice to bolster my blood sugar. The good news was that the sunset was spectacular. I paced slowly around, waiting for darkness and looking out over the trees to the sea, and a vast unbroken fade from orange to yellow. Especially captivating was the moon. I had to keep reminding myself that tonight's focus was capturing the stars spinning around the statue's head, not the moon up in that riveting cloudless sky. This was the first image of the sequence. I picked the right spot. Polaris is right behind the statue's head. I connected my phone to the camera with Wi-Fi and, using the Cascable app, took photos over and over while I paced around in the cold darkness and ate dinner. For 2 hours, the camera clicked away. Each image was a 20-second exposure. This is them in sequence. Cars did indeed light up the statue as they passed, making it glow all weird. Not necessarily in a bad way either. After 292 images, the camera battery died. I untethered the phone, wiped the bugs off my USB charger, and headed home to put all the images together. Well, I got almost 2 hours of the stars rotating, and I think I got Polaris right behind the statue's head. I think it was a perfect frame. I'm not sure until I check on the computer later, but I think that's what it is. Now, a little hike back to the station along roads that I hope I can remember. Putting all 292 photos together and correcting the light flashes, I ended up with this final image. I'm very happy with the position of Polaris right behind the head and with the number of stars I was able to capture. Zooming in shows that the stars are in fact all kinds of different colors. So that's how I was able to capture this image, with a bit of know-how, some helpful apps on my phone, and luck with the clouds. Let me know what you thought, and if you think I could have done anything differently. Thanks for watching. See you next time.